It's cold out this morning, guys. I mean, fuck, I got 2 jackets on, a scarf. And we have a nice little... Now, I didn't do these guys yesterday. Selling the Jeep. Slow down. Selling the Jeep and slow down. Yesterday had errands to run right out the gate. You can't put those errands off. You know what I'm saying? By walking the dogs. You got to take care of the business right in hand right away. Slow. Slow. So we did. But I didn't get a chance to walk them. So today's a double day. We walk them twice the distance. Probably break up the video too for you. 50-50. Yeah, I was telling you, yesterday I was, what was I doing yesterday with the insurance? I was, checking out Tesla insurance for my Jeep, essentially. And when I was looking at my Tesla insurance on my car, I noticed there's a disclaimer there now that if you are doing Uber, Lyft, Grubhub, Turo, DoorDash, and you get an accident, they don't cover you. I thought that was, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But in any case, doesn't come into play for me, but I know when they first came out with Teslas per se, you know, they kind of promoted Uber drivers to buy a Tesla and do Uber, and you know, with that comes Tesla insurance, of course. But they have found out that Uber drivers and Lyft drivers aren't the best drivers in the world, and I can attest to that. Some of those drivers are about as dumb as a box of rocks. And anybody will tell you that they are. But in any case, man, that's crazy. They, oh yeah, I was pricing the insurance for my Jeep. And I tried to get a hold of them. You can't, there's an hour wait time on the line, so you can't call them. Okay? That's a negative. I sent them oh, you got your dog? I don't want to get beat up. So, she's obviously has a leash on her also. But anyways, where was I? Wait. Pricing insurance. Anyways, this morning I said, okay, the only way they can't get a hold of them, I sent them an email. They didn't send me nothing back. So you can do it all online, all with the Tesla app. But I was, you know, I didn't want to do that because, you know, I want to know how much it is first. But you find out right there when you proceed with the Tesla app. So apples to apples, pretty much the same coverage. I pay $125 a month for insurance now for my Jeep. Just one Jeep. And I believe that's what it is. With Tesla, apples to apples, same coverage, it's $56 a month. So yes, I will be doing it. As a matter of fact, I had it scheduled to start on Christmas Day, but I'm going to even bump it up even more and get it up. And then I will cut off my other insurance. I will make sure that I'm covered. You don't want to lapse insurance, that's a fine. But anyways, you got to do something to cut your costs down. I mean, Tesla insurance probably has, the average claim adjuster probably deals with 5,000 people a day, where the insurance person on the phone at Amica probably deals with 100 people every day. So when you are that efficient, no, it's not the best way to do insurance, I got to tell you that. You know, it's not the most personal. But when you are that efficient, you can offer better rates. That's why they kill the competition. But when you have an accident, I had a couple accidents with my Tesla. They took care of it. I mean, you talk to them one time. The very first time that you report the accident, they'll call you and they'll talk to you. And then from there on, it's just emails. You can try to call them and leave messages. They will not call you back. They send emails. And they encourage you to contact them via email from now on. That's why they can manage 5,000 people a day. They don't have to bullshit and talk about the weather with every Tom, Dick, and Harry that gives them a call. But in any case, I will be switching. And as a matter of fact, I'll probably be switching a lot sooner, like today or tomorrow. I wanted to think about it for a while, but God damn it, it's a no fucking brainer. You want to pay 125, you want to pay 56. Okay? Tell me what you want to do. Now I'm gonna, hey, no pooping. I'll stick a boot up your ass. We don't do that shit on the road. You do that stuff at home. No poo-poo. You want to pay 125, you want to pay 56. Okay, dudes, you want to buy a $110,000 vehicle in Vegas, Nevada, Clark County? License plates are going to cost you $1,550 a year. That's about $130 a month. So I just defrayed that cost by 50% by going with Tesla insurance. Now, if you have an accident, you'll have it towed in or whatever to Chapman Auto Repair, wherever that may be. Chapman Jeep Auto, I mean, that's where you're gonna, auto collision, whatever the fuck they call themselves, wherever that may be. I don't know where it is, I'll find out. And Tesla will pay for it, less your deductible. They took care of my Tesla, and you know, I was lucky because I could still drive my Tesla, even after both accidents. I was extremely lucky. My windshield could have been totally obliterated. Both accidents, not my fault, gentlemen. Just wanted to reiterate that. One of them was a DUI driver. He got busted. He got busted for DUI. Oh, stop being stupid. And the other one was a malfunctioning grate on a trench at a hotel casino. So they were at fault. And I told Tesla Insurance to go after them. It's their fault. They said, no, you're at fault. I said, no, the fuck I ain't. They are. It's a malfunctioning grate. You drive over it, it sprung up and hit the side of my car. In any case, they did fix my car. Now, Tesla Insurance, they pinch you for following too close. They pinch you for accelerating through turns. They pinch you for hard braking. Now, on this particular vehicle, my Jeep, they don't have that sensor. So, I don't know. You know, maybe once I commit to their insurance company, they'll say, okay, we're gonna send you a sensor in the mail. We want you to plug it into your cigarette lighter, blah, blah, blah. That's okay, I know how to drive. They don't pinch you for accelerating fast. So when you want to race somebody, you can't. They don't pinch you for going over the speed limit within reason. Anyways, so you can speed. And they don't, of course, they don't pinch you for running red lights. Tesla Insurance, that is. So, all in all, not bad. To get that insurance premium, like I said, they will fix it. They're just not very personable. I gotta talk to this dude. This is one of these flex drivers. I gotta see if that's his van or a rental van or are you a flex guy? Do you drive flex? Oh no, you're FedEx, huh? FedEx. Is that their van or is that you?
That's our van.
FedEx?
Yeah. FedEx.
Oh, okay.
It's a rental.
It's a rental? But FedEx rents it.
Yeah, we're short of trucks right now.
Got it. But anyways, the friend of mine here, he does flex. He just started a month ago, and he, you know, because he got a car that was able to do it. He needed a reliable car. But then the bank took, or the dealer took that car back. But he ended up buying another car. He's able to get another one. Same car, actually even newer. But in any case, point being, you know, even if you're a flex driver, I don't think Tesla Insurance would cover that even. And, you know, if you got in an accident doing some type of contract work with your car, you probably get burned. No, that's only if they catch you, gentlemen. Okay? I mean, if you say you don't do it, then you don't do it. They have to prove otherwise. Now, Uber and Lyft, you potentially could have a passenger car that got injured and there's no way out of it. Woof, woof, woof. Come on. Come on. If you gotta go pee, but don't sniff around. You know, it's very cold. I wore 2 jackets and now I'm starting to get hot. A scarf. You know, I've got to release this, I've got the chest camera on and it closes up your chest, you know, wraps around your chest so it locks in your jacket heat quite a lot, so you can get hot very quick. So just unsnap that. But in any case, I'm going to switch to Tesla Insurance. They'll take care of you. You know, if my car gets in a collision and you can't drive it, You have them tow it right over to a Sin City collision, which I'm not really high on them, but they do fix Teslas. So, and they are close to my house, reasonably close. Closer than the other one. I think the other one is called Update Insurance. It's over there behind the Treasure Island Hotel Casino on the Dean Martin or something like that back there. That's too far away. But in any case, you get what I'm saying. We're gonna do it. We're gonna save the money. And you know, I've been with Amica Insurance for a very long time. And we're just going to say hasta la vista. Save the money. That's what life's all about, brother. Saving money wherever you can. Yeah, I didn't particularly like the high DMV fees on my Jeep, but I may price DMV fees in Idaho. I know they're very, you can get a lifetime plate in Montana. So you essentially can move to Montana, get a driver's license there, get an address, like a weekly rental, but that's your address. You get your mail there, and you know, take it out for about 6 weeks, the rental, even live up there for a while, and then license your vehicle there. Get a lifetime plate, the whole fucking shebang shooting match, guys, for like $60 total. $60 for the lifetime plate. Nothing else changes. I mean, you can change the insurance. I mean, shit, it might even be lower when you're up there. But you'll use that address that you live at when you're in Montana. Vegas is just a vacation home. I live here 5.5 months out of the year, and I live 7.5 up there. So that's my legal residence. You follow my rift on this, guys? Prove it. Prove it. If I say it, then that's what it is. In other words, you can save on your license plates also. And you'll transfer all your plates to that, to Montana. People do it all, or in the past they used to do it all the time, but now it's a little bit more regulated. I'd have to look into it, but people would buy a $300,000 motor coach and you'd see Montana plates on it. Why? No sales tax and a small fee for the lifetime plate. Bing. You follow my drift on this? And you know, with them, they can pull into an RV park and get their mail there. Boom. That's where they live. 7.5 months out of the year. All right. Let's see here. 5.5, 7.5. Okay. 12. Gotta do the math here. 6.5. Sorry. 6.5 and 5.5. You know, you've got to nip. They're charging $1,500 a year for plates, basically because it's a $110,000 vehicle. Now, gentlemen, I've got another 30,000 into that beast with my lift kit, wheels, tires, etc. Other parts, labor. So that's why you hear me say 140,000. But when you got a $110,000 vehicle in Clark County, Nevada, the license plate costs $1,500. There's glass in there, so we gotta be careful. It looks like there's more glass from recently. Brake right. Brake right. Anyways, something to think about, gentlemen. Something to think about. Got to keep your costs down, you know. You follow me? Las Vegas is a highly transient town. A lot of snowbirds live here. They live in Montana in the summer, and then they come down here in the winter. This ain't fucking math. This isn't high math here. This isn't rocket science, guys. So we may just do that the end of next summer. I'll be doing all the research on it, Idaho and Montana. And you go pee-pee. And see, you might have to have I think it's been upgraded in Montana where you have to have a utility bill in your name, because these weekly rentals, everybody has done that in the past. So they're onto it, you follow me? So you may have to have, I'll research it, and getting a utility bill, now that could be a little bit more difficult. I mean, you may have to rent a place for 3 months, have the power turned on or the gas, okay? That's no problem. Pay that rental fee for 3 months. I mean, you're gonna live there too. You'll live there for 2 of the 3 months. I told you I wanted to live in these small areas. Pick a small town in Montana. You know, that's, let's see here. There's some very beautiful areas up there, but that's where you live. This ain't rocket science, guys. Get a utility bill in your name, then shut everything off. You're done. And then from there you can have that weekly rental should it come into play. Make sure you have an address for the weekly. Know the guy that does the weekly rental, give him a call, say, hey, listen, got some mail coming in. Can you hold it for me? You know, you might be renting a room inside of somebody's house. That type of shit. So, or you might be renting a very nasty weekly rental in a nasty area in Billings, Montana, per se. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Billings, dudes, that's a shithole. I've been through Billings several times. Billings is the Bakersfield of... Boy, what is wrong with your goddamn eyesight? Oh, yeah, that's right, you're blind in one eye. We gotta kick that off the sidewalk. Slow, slow. Yeah, we're doing a double walk today, so yeah, we're going to be doing all that research, and you know, paying $1,500 a year. Why do they charge you that? Because they know you can afford it, because you got a $140,000 vehicle. That's why. So we're going to work around it. But anyways, today, let's see, we had to walk the dogs. I believe we're going to do something easy today. You know, we could start on more lights on the Jeep, but it's, you know, I really want to wait for warmer days to do that shit, but we still might do it. I don't know for sure. You know, I have to do a lot of soldering and a lot of heat shrinking, so you know, I got to connect the plug-in connectors to the lights and make sure I have enough wire. I might run the line, the electrical lines, up along the other side of the engine bay too, so I have that option. But these electrical lines will be more consolidated than the other ones. This is 1/2 inch conduit. The other stuff I had was 5/8. The reason why you like 5/8 is it's easier to push the wire inside of the conduit. That's why I like 5/8. But this is 1/2 inch. It's brand new stuff, so it shouldn't be a problem. We're gonna have to push in. I'll try to push in 4 wires. Let's see here, how many lights we got again? 8. So we got 6. So we have to push. I gotta try to push in a culmination of 4 wires in each 1/2 inch conduit. So, and run them to the battery. One of them will hook up to the other 40 amp wire, and I'll show you that one. And I'll explain to you the wires also. And then the 3 light series on the Stinger bar will be hooked up to a 15 amp. Watch yourself. The 3 light series on the Stinger amp, which includes 2 spot beams. They draw 3 and 3, or I mean 5 amps. And then there's a 10-inch light bar. That's the equivalent of 2.5 spot beams. Or I mean 2.5 flood beams. But the other 2 lights are flood beams. I said spot. Either way, they still draw 2.5 amps. So that other device is going to draw, see, 2.5 is 5, 6. Let's keep the math simple. Let's say 6 1/4 plus 5 is 11 1/4. And if it's a 15 amp fuse, 15 amp line, you want to only draw 80% of that fuse power, which is 12 amps. And I'll be drawing 11 1/4. So we're good there. Yeah, there's 4 diodes and a spot beam, flood beam, and there's 10 diodes, lights inside of that 10-inch light bar. So do the math. The light bar, 10-inch light bar, draws 6 1/4 amps. Give or take, in that range. I've had them on one circuit before, a 15 amp fuse, and they worked just fine. So, yeah, I'm not sure what we're gonna do today. I do believe I need to clean up the side of the garage. Code enforcement has been driving by real slow, so I got a feeling if I clean it up, they'll leave me alone. I've got it hidden, the boxes that contain the parts off the Jeep. I got them kind of hidden, but I need to move them in the backyard. And as soon as I move the rig out, we will do that. We'll get them out of there. I think we're going to move the rig, clean up the side of the garage. I got to change the oil, and I got to change the oil on both my generators, and I got to change the oil on my dirt bike. So, and then of course I have the light project on the Jeep. But to do the light project on the Jeep, I have to set up the table. Like I said, we have a bunch of soldering to do and heat shrinking. But once you're set up, you'll complete everything. It'll be all styling and profiling. I'll connect everything. I'll make sure everything works. Then you'll secure the wiring. You're just going to run the wiring loosely. You won't tie it down in case you have to pull it back out and recheck a solder joint. But that rarely happens. That does happen when you crimp though. Crimping is not a very good way to connect wires. It's a lazy man's way to do it for sure, but it's not 100% secure all the time. Neither is soldering, but soldering is way more secure. Okay, I've got easy girl. Easy, wait, no, I'm not that fast. Okay, we got the dog walk out of the way. We're right on point. And I've got to go upstairs to go to the bathroom. And then we're going to take this rig, move everything. We've got to move that trash, probably a couple of these doors. I'm going to throw this shit away too, by the way. We're going to throw a lot of shit away. So it's time to start being more efficient. But we're going to get this rig in the front driveway, clean it up, wash it down, drive it into the garage where she belongs. When I started doing Turo, and you know, when I had too many cars, you know, right out the gate, let's see here, I had the Jeep and a car. I'm just trying to think, you know, how long it's been back here. It's been back here for a while. Okay, I'm gonna let you go, guys. I gotta go bathroom upstairs first and foremost.